Under fire from tear gas and live bullets, these President Morsi supporters run for cover. It's just after dawn and it's the Egyptian army that is shooting at them. They say they were unarmed and in the middle of their morning prayers when the attack began. But the army supplied this video with a different version of events, blaming gunmen and others in the crowd for provoking them. What isn't in dispute is that scores were killed, nearly all of them protesters. Hundreds were injured and rushed to makeshift hospitals and nearby mosques. This was the aftermath later this morning. They showed us bullet holes and shell casings. This man said, "I got hit in the back while I was praying. We just started when we were surrounded by the army. They came and hit us from behind." But the trouble here was far from over. The army moved to surround the neighbourhood.
There's gunfire in the street. We've just heard 3 rounds being fired. A man being beaten up down there. We don't know where the fire's coming from or who is actually shooting.
It appeared to be warning shots. Later still, tear gas was used to keep the protesters back. They stood their ground, and so too did the army. As the standoff continued, the military held a news conference about the dawn attack.
The scene stopped being a peaceful demonstration this morning at 4 a.m. A group of armed men attacked the area surrounding the Republican Guards building and the armed forces and police personnel responsible for guarding the area, using live fire and bullets.
The Muslim Brotherhood held their own press conference and said the shootings were nothing short of a massacre.
I want to explain why today marks a black day in the history of the military. No matter how much they try to erase it, it will remain a disgrace in the faces of those who pointed their weapons in the face of Egyptians, those who killed Egyptians with machine guns.
These protesters still want their president back. Today was the bloodiest day since President Morsi was ousted. The confrontation here shows no sign of waning, and the violence only gets worse.